Ring, ring, ring. Postman. Who this?
Cherry the worst.
It's never over until I've been lay down beside me, do it again. It's never over until I've been lay down beside.
Alright, so boom, y'all. We're gonna start off with freshly washed hair. I've also deep conditioned it the night before. Then I'm gonna put some pink lotion in just to give my hair some moisture. And I'm gonna start off by parting my hair near my ear area on both sides. So I'm basically just separating the front of my head from the back of it because I'm gonna be working with the front first. And I'm gonna clip back the back so it won't get in my way. So I'm using, I think it's called crocodile clips. And I'm just using them to separate the front from the back. And then I'm going to moisturize my hair again. I moisturize my edges with some Jamaican black castor oil. And then I'm just showing you guys, where I parted it at. And I'm going to move on by parting my hair down the middle first. Because I don't know, I like to work from the middle and then work on one side. And I basically just used the crocodile clip again just to clip that off to the side to start working on the other side, okay? Okay. So now I'm going to use some grease in between my parting just because my hair gets extremely, extremely dry in the winter. I mean, my hair always gets dry, but in the winter it gets crazy dry. So I like to keep a lot of oils and moisture going throughout my hair. So for the first side, I'm going to start by parting it into 4 rows. Right. I'm going to part it into 4 rows, and each part that I make, I part it and then I separate the part with a little clip. After I've made my 4 parts and I clip them down with my bobby pins, I'm going to work from the bottom upwards. So I'm going to start with putting this pudding in my hair, and this is just going to smooth it out just a tiny bit around my edges, but not too much. I didn't really want to use edge control because it I use a lot of edge control. When I use edge control, I use a lot and it breaks off my hair. And then I just pop my rubber bands in, y'all. I did it in 3 little loops. I didn't make my rubber bands too tight because if you make it too tight, it's going to break your hair off. And rubber bands already break your hair off, honestly. So if you make it tighter, it's going to be more prone to break off. So after the first row, all the other rows I part into 2s, and I just put my rubber bands in, like I said, not too tight, and that's about it, y'all. I repeat the process on the other side of my hair as well, and I'm just going to stop talking here because there's no need for me to talk anymore. Okay, so boom, we're done the hard part now. We're done the easy part. Here's the hard part. We're going to take our hair that we have in our rubber bands and separate it down the middle and take some smoothing pudding and smooth it down so you won't have any flyaways on one part of the hair, and do the same thing to the other part. And then you're going to take these 2 hairs that you separated and place it at an angle at the other side of the hair in the back and put it together. I really hope I'm explaining this right. I think visuals are going to be a little bit better than me talking you guys through it, so I'm going to stop talking and let you guys see me put my hair at an angle going backwards. And it's going to make this really cool type of pattern, and it's going to look cute. Alright you guys, so after I'm done the front of my hair, I'm just showing you guys, you know, my parts are not concise. I always say this in every video, but they're concise enough and those rubber bands are not too tight. And then I moved on to just putting the back of my hair into this big elastic band and pinning down the bun that I make, and that's about it. I moved on to my Free Tresses Africana braiding hair, and it's in an 84 inches and it comes with like 3 big braids in it. All I used was half of one. This is enough hair for like, I don't know, 2 hairstyles. It's a lot of hair, y'all. So I started by just taking one piece of hair and stretching it a little bit at the ends because it was blunt when it came out the packaging, and I don't really like that, so I had to stretch it a little bit. Then I took my perm rods and I started to twist the hair around the perm rod as I was putting it on the perm rod. So if you think about it, I'm twisting it twice. And I used 2 perm rods on one piece of hair. So I took the hair down the middle and I put the perm rod on it, and then I took the rest of the hair and put the second perm rod on that hair. And make sure you're doing it tight so when you dip it, it won't unravel. So after you got like maybe 20 perm rods, just dip it and let them dry, and then start to crochet the hair in. And as you can see, I don't have a crochet hook, so I use my bobby pin. And that's about it, you guys. I had to cut this hair twice, actually. The first time I cut it was when I took it out the packaging and I had to wrap it around the perm rods. The second time I cut it was when I took it out the perm rods and I saw how long the hair still was. Like I said, this is enough hair for 2-3 hairstyles. You can make it work. So I cut this hair twice, just so I wouldn't have a really heavy fro in the back, because I don't really like heavy hairstyles, especially when I'm doing a protective hairstyle. I need to be lightweight so I can like get up and go in the morning, you feel me? And so after I was done crocheting it in, I just fluffed it out. The more I fluffed it out, the better it looked, just making it have a bit more volume to it. And that was it, you guys. The more I look at this look, it looks more reminiscent of the way my mom used to do my hair when I was little. You know, she used to put like these colorful rubber bands and like beads in my hair and such. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Tell me what you think about this hairstyle, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, y'all.
Looks, I be giving looks, Fashion Week in New York and I just got booked. Looks, I be giving looks, Fashion Week in New York and I just got booked. Looks, I be giving looks, Fashion Week in New York and I just got booked. Looks, I be giving looks, Fashion Week in New York and I just got booked.